Today we're going to bring back a classic, box hockey. Let's build that. Using some 2x6, we're going to cut two sides at 60 inches. We're also going to cut 3 crossbars at 27 inches. We're going to take 2 of our crossbars and clamp them together. You can mark the center and measure out 2 inches on each side. We're going to use our crosscut sled to cut a 2-inch by 4-inch slot into both of those. So I'm just setting my blade depth to 2 inches and slowly taking out all the section in between the marks. These are going to be our goals on each end of the box. Once those are done, we can square up the frame and clamp it together. We're going to pre-drill the holes and insert 3 screws into each corner. This completes our basic frame. When you put them together, you want to make sure that both the goals are facing the same direction. Now you can screw a 5-foot by 2.5-foot sheet of plywood to the bottom. I'm screwing one end first, making sure the corners line up, and then flipping it over and squaring up the box with the plywood, and attaching screws to this end as well. We'll anchor the rest of the sheet later when we're finished building. On the third crossbar, we're going to measure out from the center 1.5 inches. We're going to make another slot for where the puck will start during gameplay. This slot's only going to be 1 inch deep and 3 inches wide because that's the standard size of a hockey puck. We're going to use the same method, marking the sides and nibbling out 1 inch depth of the whole entire section to create the slot. On the opposite side of the same board, we're going to measure out in the corners 2 inches up and 4 inches across. These are going to be the gameplay holes that will determine whose side of the board you're on. We're going to use the same method, but this time we're going to set our depth as high as we can, and we're going to cut each side first. That way we can minimize the amount of cross cuts we have to make to take out all the material. As I said, this is going to be a 4-inch wide slot at 2 inches high, so I'm just setting my blade to cut out the one little corner, and then I'm going to use the same several cut method to clean out the rest of the material. Once both of those are cut, we can put it in place, centered 30 inches on each side, and we're going to just center it up, square it up, and attach screws, 2 on each side to the top half. Make sure you don't put the screw too low. You don't want it to go through your pass-through hole. Now we're just going to make sure this side is square, and we're going to anchor it with 2 more screws. Now we can flip the box over and add screws all along the perimeter, and we're also going to mark out the center at 30 inches and put some screws in to that center support, making sure not to go too close to the edge because we don't want a screw coming up through the opening. And there it is, a completed box hockey game. Mine's 5 foot by 2.5 foot, but you can make them any dimension you feel like. You can also add multiple dividers to make it a little more difficult, more chambers, maybe even a 4-player. So just get yourself some hockey sticks, a puck or a ball, and just have fun. Great for a barbecue or some parties, and hope you enjoyed it. Hope you guys feel like making something like this. It's a blast to play, and as always, thanks for checking out the video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you got any questions or concerns, you just leave me a comment down below and I'll try to help you out there. And if you want to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe to my channel, UNI DIY. I try and post there regularly, so subscribe, click the notification, you'll get a little info when my next video launches out. So thanks for stopping by, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next project.